Tuesday, 20th June 2023, A-level mathematics A, OCR, higher H240/03. It's 2 hours, pure mathematics and mechanics. Question 1. Use logarithms to solve this equation, giving your answers correct to 3 significant figures. So there are a couple of ways you can do this question. The first thing is you can use logs, or you can use ln. Ln is the same as log to the base e. So the first thing I'll do is I'll take it 4 to the power 1 times 4 to the power 2x is equals to 5 to the power x. And then the next thing we can do is we can have 4 to the power 2x is the same as 4 squared to the power x. 2 times x is 2x. So we can write it as 4 squared to the power x. And 4 squared is 16. So 4 squared is 16. So we can write it as 16 to the power x. Now we do is times 4 there and times 16 to the x. So we can take 16 to the x to the right-hand side. So we can divide by 16 to the x. So if you divide both sides by 16 to the power x, you have 5 to the power x over 16 to the power x. The next thing we can do is put this together. 5 over 16, you put it as one thing, and then put the x on top at the power there. So that's the next thing which we will do. So we'll write it like that. So that way now, we can take the x to the front, power to the front law, the x comes to the front. And then we put the logs, insert the logs, and the x comes to the front. And then after that, you would divide by log 5 over 16. You will make sure log 5 over 16 goes in the denominator. So the log of 4, so you get log of 4 divided by log of 5 over 16. And that gives you minus 1.19 as the answer. The other way to do it is to insert the log at the start. So when you insert the logs at the start, so it becomes log 4 to the power 2x plus 1 is equals to log 5 to the power x. And then we can bring x to the front, power to the front. The x comes to the front, and then this 2x comes to the 2x plus 1. Remember, you take the 2x plus 1 as one package. So it's 2x plus 1 in front. I put it in yellow there. So now you can remove the brackets. 2x times log 4, and then 1 times log 4. That's what you do to remove the brackets. So it becomes 2x log 4 plus log 4 is equal to x log 5. Now you want to bring all the x together. So I'll take 2x log 4 from the left. I'll take it to the right-hand side. 2x log 4, you take it to the right-hand side. It makes it easier that way in terms of the negatives. So it would become log 4 is equal to x log 5 minus 2x log 4. Now there's x on the left there, and there's x there. So you factorize. So when you factorize, you have the x comes outside the bracket. The x comes outside the bracket. And then you have log 5 minus 2 log 4. So to get x, you divide. You take all of this as a package. All of this as this pink stuff. They take all of it as a package. And then you do the division. So it becomes log 4 divided by all of that pink stuff, put it as 1. And that will give you that answer of minus 1.19. So that's another way to do that question. If you enjoy my explanation, you can contact me for private tuition. You can call now or you WhatsApp now on 07483 215 617, or you send me an email for private tuition. Question number 2. Express 3 sine x minus 4 cos x in the form r sine x minus alpha, where r is greater than 0. Give the value of alpha correct to 4 significant figures. So what we can do is we can use the compound angle formula. And using the compound angle formula, we would expand this r sine x minus alpha. So when we expand r sine x minus alpha, we get r sine x cos alpha minus r cos x sine alpha. That's the first thing you do. Next, you can compare now. You can rearrange it before you compare. So what you do is you can swap the position. This cos alpha comes in front. So it becomes r cos alpha sine x. And this sine alpha comes in front. So it becomes r sine alpha cos x. So if we compare it, we have the cos x there. Watch this carefully. And cos x there. We have sine x here. And we have sine x there. So what that means is this 3 is the same like this r cos alpha. And this 4 is the same like this r sine alpha. So now we can write it as r cos alpha is equals to 3 and r sine alpha equals to 3. So this simultaneous equation, how do you solve this simultaneous equation? So you can divide equation 2 by 1, and then the r will cancel, and then sine over cos will give you tangent, and they have 4 divided by 3. So that's what we do here. So it becomes tan alpha is equals to 4 divided by 3. And to get alpha, you do inverse tangent of 4 over 3. And that'll give you 53.13 degrees. And they want your answer to 4 significant figure. To 4SF, 4 significant figure. And how do you get R? You do 3 squared, the 3 there, 3 squared plus 4 squared, and square root gives you 5. So for R, you don't need to show any working. But to find this alpha, you need to show this working to get all the marks. Show the working to find alpha, but to find R, you don't need to show the working to get the marks. And this is what your final answer will look like. So you have changed. This is where you start. That's where you start. And that's where you end. So all we have done, we have changed from sine and cos to only sine. Change from sine and cos to only sine. Now you can start to solve things when you have changed from 2 different trick to just 1. So that's how that question is done. And let's go to part B. Part B says hence. Hence means you use the answer from part A to solve the equation. So we would replace 3 sine x minus 4 cos x. We replace it with 5 sine x minus 553.13. So there was sine and cos. Now we only have sine. It's easier now to solve it only with sine. So we would have it's times 5. You take it to the right, divide by 5. So it becomes x minus 53.13 equals to inverse sine of 2 over 5. And then in your calculator, you go 23.6 degrees, and then you add 53.13, you get 76.7. So you keep your equals to sign in a straight line, makes it easier to check your work in the exams. And remember, those who graphics calculator, if you have a graphics calculator, a CG 100 or CG 50, you can use the function called solve n, and it will give you this answer before you show the working out. You must show the working out to get the answers, but the calculator will tell you the answer before you do it. So that's how you do question 2. So don't forget, if you understand this work and you enjoy the way I teach, contact me on this number for private tuition, whether it's for maths or for further maths or for GCSE maths, or you can email me. And good luck with your exams. Question number 3, the cubic polynomial f of x is defined by f of x is equals to x cubed plus px plus q, where p and q are constants, given that f dash of 2. F dash of 2 means you differentiate dy over dx, and you put x equals to 2, and then you solve it. That's how you start that question 3a.